boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Oh, I'm Trollhead. Mom. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm here with another video finally. I'm also here with Albert. Albertino, Bobbolino. This is Albert's 5-month update, but it's actually going to be his, I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do it as his 5-month update. He's going to be 6-month-old on the 1st, so we will just do 5 months, I think. There's so much to report about Albert. The reason I'm looking down is because I've got my kind of viewfinder screen here, and I just want to check that you are in focus. I don't know if I'm kind of in a different setting. I thought I'd just do something, be in Sebastian's room today. I couldn't be bothered to set up the lights, so I've got the nice natural sunlight here today. Albert, come and say hello to everybody. He's in his typical crazy, colourful Maximora clothing. I don't even know where to begin. He is this big. He's quite big. I think he's probably about as short as Sebastian was. I don't think he's any much taller, but he's certainly heavier. He is an absolute lump. I couldn't tell you how much he weighs, but he weighs a lot. At least he feels like he does. He's just solid. He's deceivingly solid as well. When you pick him up, you think, oh, he's going to be quite light, but he really does feel weighty. Notice that he's got a really big bottom, and cloth nappies have been quite difficult to put on him. That's another discussion. We'll leave that one to the end. So Albert has cut his first tooth literally about a week ago. He started to get really grizzly. He went from, you know, we had the colic and all that. We had all those troubles, and then he really calmed down. He really chilled out, and then he got really grizzly again. And I think that was him cutting his first tooth, bless him, because he has cut his first tooth. He has a tooth just down here at the bottom, and it's really sharp. And I think there's the one next to it coming through as well. So for that, we have just been using kind of Aston & Parsons teething salts and amber salt and Nurofen. You know, with Sebastian, he, as you guys know, he was a terrible teether. I'd have to come home from work because of him. It was really quite bad. Albert, I don't know if he's going to be as bad, but he hasn't been as bad yet. But he is not very good. He can see himself and he's wondering like, what the heck is that? That's me. He's really just suddenly gone from like baby to like complete proper, but you know, he can sit up independently as of yesterday. I'll show you at the end how he does that. He just decided to sit up independently. He can roll from front to back as well. He did that for about 3 months or so, early 4 months. So he's a little bit more ahead of what Sebastian was doing. I think he's kind of more keen to kind of get going because he loves his brother so much, and he's always, you know, Sebastian always makes him laugh, and he's very keen to kind of get going and get playing, I feel. He's also more interested in toys. Sebastian was never really bothered by his toys. He'd play with them and stuff, but never, like, he wouldn't reach out to things that were dangly. He just wasn't really bothered. With Albert really is interested in toys and colourful things, and he likes to play with stuff, and he takes things apart and explores things, which is great because he, like I said, Sebastian never did it, so sometimes toys felt like they were a bit wasted. Clothes wise, he is still in 3 to 6 months, although his body's quite long, so he has the odd sort of 6 to 9 month vest like this one, but most of his stuff is still 3 to 6 months, and I haven't got any plans to change it over anytime soon, so like I said, I think he might be a bit more like Sebastian in that respect. Fairer skinned. He's fairer skinned than me, aren't you? You're fairer skinned than me. He's got a bit of a cold as well, I think. He's still, at this stage, Sebastian was in his own room, and he was, according to my vlogs, he was sleeping through the night, although I don't remember that. I don't think that lasted very long. And when I say sleeping through the night, I mean from sort of like 7 till 5, I think he did. Or was it 7 till 11 and then till 5? I can't remember. But Albert's not like that at all. Albert's very different. So Albert he still sleeps next to us. Combination of sleeping in the co-sleeper and co-sleep. He is kind of very varied. So he goes to bed quite early at 6:30 because his naps are very short. Sebastian, I remember, used to sleep. He naturally fell into his own routine, and it was 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon. It's very, very religious. Albert will nap in the morning for maybe about an hour, if that. Sometimes can be for 20 minutes. Today though he did nap for 2 hours, but that was probably because I was napping with him because I was so tired. And then he'll sort of have another midday nap. That'll be his longest nap, maybe for about an hour or so. And then he'll have an afternoon, very short 20-minute nap. That's normally the pattern we follow, though today he's had a short afternoon 20-minute nap, and I don't foresee him having another nap until he goes to bed. So he usually goes up at about 6 for a bath, and he's in bed by 6:30, and he'll go till about 10:30, 11, and then he'll want another feed. He'll have a feed. Now I usually have a bottle of express milk by the side of the bed at this point, and I just put the bottle in his mouth without waking him up, and he just literally suckles a tiny bit of milk, literally maybe an ounce if that, and then goes back to sleep again. So it's not like he's waking up to feed properly, but he does want something. I can't work it out. I feel like I'm always working stuff out with Albert, and again it could vary. He could be up every 2 hours, or he may be up every half an hour because of his teeth. It just varies. So last night we didn't have the greatest night. He wakes up typically about 5:30, but usually he's grumbling, so I'll feed him, he'll doze back off, and I always think he wants to be nestled in with me, and he'll be in bed with me and just start to feed. But then this morning, and for the last few mornings, he really kicked off. It's like he didn't want to feed, but as soon as I put him back in his own bed, he was fine. So I do think as well he wants to be sort of spread-eagled a bit. So tonight we're going to try without this sleepy head again. Friends who did NCT, and they found that their babies are better off in their own room, even though they're still feeding in the night. We don't have another room to put Albert in. I don't feel comfortable with him at the moment sharing, which is always been the plan. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. I might try move him to the other side of the room maybe. I don't know, but I don't feel comfortable doing that just yet, just because he is still very much feeding through the night. It's so weird with your first. You're always trying to get them to sleep better, or get them into more of a routine, or you're always looking for the next stage. With Albert, I just can't be bothered. I'm happy. If he wants to stay in bed with me, he can stay in bed with me. It really doesn't bother me. I think because I know it goes so fast, it's really strange, isn't it? I'm also not comfortable leaving him. I want to leave him because I want to break, but I'm not comfortable leaving him. It's just been very different this time round. Whereas with Sebastian, because you know Sebastian still wakes up really early, and when he does, it really stresses me out, which is really odd. Whereas I don't feel that way about Albert at all. Look at that face, it's so cute. It's got really alert eyes still, and he does seem to have much more sensitive skin, so he's scratching the back of his head all the time, which kind of worries me. So we have been using Aveeno and also some double-based prescription cream to try and help that. I think what else there is, not really much else to report, is there? Should we show them how you sit on your own? Shall we? He is. Albertina Bobolina, protected by pillows and blankets surrounding him. Oh look! So yeah, he's doing really well sitting on his own. Whee! Caught you just in time! That's it for Albert's 5-month update. That's not really much to report. A lot has changed. There's not actually much to tell you, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just can't believe, I don't know where the time's gone. 6 months, you guys, that's half a year. It feels like yesterday I was sitting here doing my newborn update, or the fact my birth announcement. It just, I so hope I can get a third. Although saying that, I did say to Chris yesterday, I said teething is the one thing that puts me off having any more children. I just can't stand it, it's horrible. I don't think Albert's very well today. He is a very clingy baby. Wants mummy all the time, whinging a lot. Still exclusively breastfed. That's going really well. Someone said to me, apparently clingy babies are a sign of high intelligence or something. So that's good. That's very good. So I'm happy if you're going to be intelligent. If you want to be clingy, that's fine. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm glad to have got a video up. And take care. Please click like if you like this video. Subscribe for more. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.